Hello and good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome to yet yeah, how's the practice after our last with you guys? So that exercise is like
Hello, sir. I can barely hear what you're saying, sir.
Abana, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly now.
Yeah, we can
right,
hear you.
Okay. In our last session, I shared the note. So I want to know how many of you work on that? Just a thumbs up can help us. I'll be fast. If you work on the task, or maybe repeat what we did in our last section, like thumbs up. Okay, but did you guys get the I should share again. Seriously. So let's all right, nice. So let's continue with I see your thoughts. So today this is the so at the end of the session I'll share the notebook, right? Time around is on the GitHub, so that will make it very easy for you guys and and all that. So all right. Today we are going to I'm going to extend it further. It's not something that is entirely different in our last session, but just added stuff. So we are looking at a sort of regularization. We considered how to predict a particular variable using use a linear regression to take care of that. So in that last session, I talked about overfitting and analysis affecting or determining the value of. So sometimes, the number of sort of crowds, right? And issues selecting features, like something we call features. The penalization methods are, depending on the type that you some coefficients, like just the noise will not be that much.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. I don't know.
Hello, sir. Hello?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay, sir. I don't know, maybe it's me only, but the thing is breaking. I don't know, maybe it's my own side or everybody experience the same.
Yeah.
It breaks
Okay.
intermittently, consistently.
Yeah, it's breaking at intervals.
How about now? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, your volume is well projected, but at intervals it breaks and then returns after a few seconds.
Oh, okay. I
But
think
I
okay.
hear you now, sir.
Time you notice anything of that nature, just call to my attention. Okay. To myself and stuff. So if you notice anything of that nature, yeah, just call to my attention. Thank you very
You still have even now, sir. You still have me.
Right.
Um,
Come on, let me check.
Yeah, you just said thank you very much, but we just had the thank you we didn't hear the very much.
Oh, seriously. I'm coming. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yes, sir.
All right. So,
Good volume.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. So, in the penalization methods, in regression, we use methods like reach and lasso regularization to kind of shrink some of the coefficients, right, to zero, just to reduce the noise, and that can help out. Sorry, that can help out to you know can help out to overcome what we call overfitting. Like after you're done training the model, so if the model happen to a kind of if the model, that's the way the model will study the trend data, right? To tend to generalize, you know, in the learning process, uh, and if a model overfits, it means that it will not perform well on on data that or on before, obviously, right? So we use this penalization method to spend more time on this. I know you guys have your to consult another way. So that is that. I'll just show you age regression and lasso a kind of overcome overfitting. In the work process, we are going to do what we call hyperparameter tuning. I don't really understand what is going on. If you can hear me, can you confirm?
Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt. The breaking is consistent, like somebody just chatted you, sir.
Okay, I'm coming. Just give me a moment.
And it keeps displaying something like low bandwidth on the screen. I don't know.
Saying that from my end. So I think it's internet connection. How about now? Can you hear me?
It even
We,
breaks
Yes,
just now.
we hear you perfectly well, but the issue is the breaking up. You tend to break up at some points, but we hear you loud and clear, but we don't hear the completion of your sentences, so it breaks up, and we can't able to fit the
Like
sentences together.
it's showing low network bandwidth.
Yeah, I'm not actually seeing that on my screen. What? let's continue. It's fine. Okay. So in the process of what we're going to do today, so we're going to do a sort of what we call hyperparameter tuning. So there's something we call, there are parameters we call in a way, they are important parameters that you decide, right, even before you do your model training, can determine in a way, influence the performance of the model. So sometimes you make the best selection of the particular model training, right? So if you do the selection manually, it means that you're going to do the model parameter, you repeat another parameter. Then after you're done, you compare and then you pick the parameter that gives the best result. Now, but if you do that manually, it's actually hectic, right? Because to tune. So, but if you use there are some techniques that you can use to do this tuning automatically in Python. So you don't have to manually. I'll show you guys how to do that. We're going to use a grid search CV. Yeah. Okay. All right. Like, did my statement break this time around?
Yes, sir. That has been. But we are trying to train our model to fit to it.
Trying to train.
And I think we'll just continue and hopefully we get much of what you're explaining. There's no, let's continue.
All right, it's fine. Okay, so so we're going to go through the demo, the implementation, right? It's just, we're going to apply. So I'll just and show you how to do that. So basically, it's not going to be a big deal because we have done stuff related. The last time we implemented all this stuff from the scratch, we gone through that. So you can see this very well. Can you see what I have on my screen?
Yes, you can see it.
Yes. Okay.
You can.
In this demo, I'm going to show the lasso regression with a data set. That we have a number of features, and we want to use the features to predict, right? We have been doing all this while, all the necessary libraries that for this particular task. So we import, then from the SKLM, we import train test split the data set into a train and test sets. Search CV, right?
The audio is actually getting. The audio is actually
What did you
getting
say?
quite. The audio is not actually getting. I don't know how to say. I wish it was very stable like the other time.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting very worse.
It does blank out for like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, depending.
I guess it's your network, sir. I guess your
Network.
network
I have a
provider.
network. I mean, they have this kind of challenge. Okay, just give me a moment to come in. So can you hear me? Yeah, no.
We can hear you, but it's still breaking. Someone.
I don't really understand what is happening. Let me see.
I guess if you can afford, if you can see any provider, if it's available, maybe we may just switch, sir. I guess that's the reason.
Actually, trying to find out why. I don't normally have this going to be very bad. Then I will understand. Um. Right. Okay. If I don't know, if it is breaking from your end, I don't think it will be wise to, because I don't, so maybe I have to talk to the management to reschedule the call tomorrow. Would that work?
Yes.
Tomorrow we have, I think, a program by 2.
Yeah,
We
I
can
know.
have it before the program. It's not
Okay, maybe 1 to 2 is fine.
possible.
It has to be
Either
after,
before the
not
program or after the program.
Not
1 to
before
2 is okay. Or
after the
is fine.
program.
12 to 1.
That should work.
Program is 2.
So let's do it after the program.
But can't we have it the same? Sorry, can't we have it the same period like we do have? It's like 5 to 6 tomorrow. Probably after the program, then we have a break. We can start by 5.
Okay,
I think
from
that's a
5
good
to
one.
6. From 5 to 6,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, the same time.
That works. That works. It's fine. So yeah, I will not spend 1 hour, not achieve anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. We see tomorrow then.
Hello, sir. Sorry, sir. I have a question, sir.
Okay. Okay. Ask.
All right, all right. So, my question goes just like in this lasso and this regularization. I want to ask that um how can we, like in our model, how can we know that a model is underfit or overfit? Because I don't really get that. So what gives, or what metric will determine, or this thing is this model is underfit or is overfit? That's one question. And secondly, in what, because I try to like read a bit. So cross validation, because I saw one of my senior colleague like typing the network is like, I want to ask, when necessarily are we supposed to use that cross validation? Because I don't really understand the application like that. So I would love your clarification, sir.
Okay. So what will happen is, because I wanted to show you guys how this works. So I'll validation. Then the one of knowing if your data, when you do, one of the ways you can figure that out is in your, when you are doing your when you are doing your model evaluation, right? So if you can, if you can evaluate the train your train data and then evaluate using your test data. Now the thing is, the data in your train, right, with your train data than your test, it means that the model, happen to over. The idea is that after you're done training the model, you expect that the model, it shouldn't, better with the trend than everything. Just like if you have the same, you should treat the data the same way. So that is one of the ways like that you can test data, also evaluate based on the trend data. You understand? So if it performs better, you are fit on the trend data. So that is just it. Okay.
All right. I will pretend as if I get you clearly, because the
Don't worry.
network, I'm lost. Yeah.
I
But no
will show you
problem.
that. Don't worry.
All right.
I will show you that.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Okay. But how will you not? Since you guys said that I'm breaking.
Let's just ask it tomorrow because we can't
Please,
see it
yes.
clearly.
The answers are all breaking up. Even the question, the question was skipping.
Don't
So
worry.
let's just leave it.
Even the
Don't
person that
worry.
the
Ask the
question was
question
skipping.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes,
It's
sir.
all right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, now you guys should take.
Yeah, all right. Bye for now, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Bye.